I'm gonna make a sweet pastry. It's a pâte sucrée if you want to do the French thing, but for all our normal people, just a sweet pastry. And what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to get a bowl, put in some butter and some sugar and cream it together. All I have is a whisk and a little bit of effort and we'll get it creamed together the old-fashioned way. It's going to be a little bit hard in the beginning, but you know, you'll get there eventually with a little bit of patience. And don't mind using your hands. Your hands are your biggest tool in the kitchen, so as long as they're clean, I don't see a problem. And you'll see as it keeps going, it'll start getting smaller, less sugar, and soon we'll be able to mix it like normal. As you can see, it's getting lighter now. It's a lot less granular, and this is sort of the stage where you can start adding your egg yolks to incorporate those into the batter. So here are my 2 egg yolks. I've already separated them. I'm going to do it one at a time just because it is easier and less sloppy if you do it one at a time. And once it's fully incorporated, you can add your last egg yolk. So now what we can do is we can cut our flour into our batter. And what you want to do here is you don't want to mix it. Mixing it will activate the gluten inside the flour. What you want to do is you want to cut it in. You almost want it to make fine little crumbs of butter and flour so that when you roll out your pastry later, it's nice and flaky. What I'm going to get is I'm going to get 2 knives to cross action, sort of like, imagine your Wolverine, through the butter, through the flour, not giving it a stir, we're only cutting it into the flour. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it to a point where we're happy, we say it looks crummy, and then we're going to gently bring it together with our hands. We can start bringing our dough together. You'll see it might be a little bit stiff, but that's fine. We're going to put it in the fridge and we're going to let it rest because it's tired. No, that's a terrible joke. And then you can wrap and we can put it in the fridge. So we're going to do our tart shell now. We're going to blind bake it, which means we're going to bake it without any filling in before we put our filling in. This helps keep the tart shell nice and crisp. Just going to keep adding flour as I go along so that it doesn't stick to the surface of our counter. And it will be a bit hard now because the butter has gotten hard in the fridge, but you can feel that the actual pastry is a bit more pliable than earlier. This is also one of those nice types of pastries where if there is a crack or a bit of a break in your shell, you can patch it up really quickly and easily. It doesn't affect your pastry very much at all.